Listen to some jazz music. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Um, hey guys, it's Sailor and I'm here with another mods video. This one is going to be all about mods that are strictly for aesthetic purposes. Most of them have little to no effect on gameplay, but it helps make your game look a lot better. So the first one is my cast background. As you can see, it's not the blue that comes with the base game. You can make your cast background look like whatever you want. There's many cast backgrounds out there you can download. You put them in your game and you'll have a nice cast background. Another one that I have while we're still in Create a Sim is a bra and panties override. As you can see, not the bra and panties you would usually see. You can download any kind. There's some for male sims as well. Another mod is the more columns mod. As you can see, I think the game comes with 2 and I have 4. When you have a whole bunch of custom content, because I have twice as much, without this mod, I'd have to scroll twice as long to find something specific when you can just have a bigger layout. I'm pretty sure it comes in 3, 4, or 5 if I'm not mistaken, but I just have the 4 column one. And jump into gameplay and I'm going to show you guys the rest of my mods. So the next one I want to show is this map replacement. Obviously, this map looks significantly different but better than what it's supposed to look like. It just changes the way the map looks. It does not really look like this in game. So if I go to this house right here, it's not going to look like this. It's just nice to look at, just like San Myshuno. It's just really nice what Sims could be. And this one is my next one. This is my loading screen. It just makes the loading screen look a lot better, changes nothing, but it is just really good to look at. So now here we are in game. And the first one in my most asked question is what my G shade is. I'm going to show you guys my G shade. I'm going to put the base to my G shade in the description box. I edited it a lot, so it's not going to look the same. If you guys want, I could make another video about how to install it in your game and my settings. But I'm pretty sure G-Shade isn't even a thing anymore. People keep telling me that, but I still have G-Shade. It still works in my game, so I'm not too sure. But this shader does work with Reshade, but it will look significantly different just because the creator intended for it to be used with G-Shade. So I'm going to show you guys the difference. Here's my sim with G-Shade on and off. And I will show off the house. You can see it gives more depth to the trees, adds more of a shadow. Off and on. And one more. So G-Shade makes a significant difference. A lot of these aesthetic mods I would play my game without. Most of these aesthetic mods I could absolutely play my game without them. Okay, so the next one I want to show is a Better Pie menu mod. So as you can see, when I click, my pie menu looks a lot different. It just makes it look a lot better than what it usually does. It does change where some options are placed under, so you would have to get used to that and find where everything is again. But I think it looks really cute with these little icons and new menu options as well. But it does not change anything. All the options are still there. They're just placed a little different and look a little different. The next one is the dark mode UI. As you can see, my game is black. when you first open up your game, it's going to look different as well. And yep, doesn't change anything, just looks a lot better. And another one before we start getting into the game is this right here. No matter what her mood is, she's going to have that fine icon. So she could be angry, she could be sad. She's going to look like this no matter what. She's not going to be changing facial expressions. So hopping into things in game, we will start with the iPhone override. So with this, it gives your sim an iPhone or whatever override you get. This one is the iPhone override, but they have a Samsung one, different generation iPhone ones. It also changes the actual screen. So actually look like your sim is texting someone, and depending on what they're doing, the screen will change. So if we FaceTime someone, it's always going to be this girl, but it's cool anyways for it to actually look like FaceTime and texting. So coming over here, we're going to go into our next override, which is the AirPods override. So as you can see, looks different in your inventory, and we can listen to some jazz music. Oh my gosh. I didn't know they can dance while they listen to music. I don't know if this is just a part of the. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Um, to jazz music though, can y'all hear the music? Anyways, and she is just proud of herself. So yes, so their AirPods. I love the iPhone and AirPod override because the iPhone and the earbuds that come with the game, they're just so bulky and they just look weird. They could have did better with that. Here we go with our next one, which is the shoe animation to take your shoes off. I'm gonna go get a shoe rack and I will be right back. Okay, and there we go. So now her shoes are off. It's not that tornado thing that happens around your Sim's feet. They actually look like they're taking their shoes off. I love this animation so much because it adds realism. Just a small detail that makes your game look better. So the next one, I already have a complete mod about my food mods, but technically food mods don't change your game in any way. So I consider it just for aesthetic purposes. As you can see, some of them come with custom plates and silverware. And she did not use a cutting board for this recipe, but I do have a custom cutting board that I will show. So here is the custom cutting board. You can get any custom cutting board. This is just the one that I have. So mine looks like this. And yes, so the next one is the cupcake machine override. I never would make cupcakes because I don't want a cupcake machine in my house. I really don't understand why they made it like that. But with this mod, you can just bake and you can make your cupcakes in the oven like how cupcakes are made. Just don't understand why they did it like that. But with this override, your son just makes the cupcakes inside the oven like normal. So just like that is how you make the cupcakes. So while we're in the kitchen, I will show you guys my sponge override. It just makes the sponge look more realistic. So here we go. You can see the sponge here just looks like a sponge you would have in real life. So while she's over here watching TV, I will show you guys this override. It is a override for what you can watch on the TV. So it gives you all these new options. Whatever mod you download is what will come up on the TV, but you can hear it. It has sound and everything. And I'm gonna have her change the TV, and that's the remote override. It makes the remote look more realistic. And while we're still here, we're gonna play a game. And here's another remote override. It makes it look like an Xbox controller. I chose the Xbox one, but there's a PlayStation one as well. And I will also list my override that makes the games look like real games. I don't know why it's not inside my game right now, but I will show you the version that I have for the computer. She's going to go to the computer and she's going to play some Fortnite. So there is that one. So we have a couple friends over. I'm going to show you guys a mod that changes your delivery. Again, this is in my foods mod video, so I'm not going to go too into detail. But when you click on order delivery, it gives you some more options you can order from. So we're going to order some Chipotle for everyone. Okay, so we're going to unload this bag. And here's the food. You have a bowl, a burrito, and tacos. Now we're also going to order ourselves some pizza. Now with this mod, it doesn't really do anything drastic to the pizza itself, but you can make the pizza be from Pizza Hut or Domino's or whatever one you choose. If I'm remembering correctly, I chose Domino's, so it will come in a Domino's box, as well as the delivery driver will be wearing a uniform from Domino's. It does change the toppings of the pizza, but because the toppings that come in Sims, normal pizza toppings. So here he is. In oh, okay, well, oh, well, I didn't know that was the Domino's hat, but this is the Domino's pizza box and his uniform. So we're gonna come get our pizza. It looks different to me, but I'm not sure if it does really look too different. So the next mod, if you are subscribed, you probably have seen me use several times. And actually I used it happened in the beginning of the video, is the dance override. So we're gonna come over here and dance. Now, this isn't the most aesthetically pleasing dancing, but there are several different dance override several different dance override mods that you can download. This is just the one I choose to have in my game. Is she on the phone? Oh, what the? I think, oh my gosh. Okay, I think this mod, my game's not updated, so it's not gonna look like this in your game. You've probably seen what it really looks like. Oh my gosh. Okay. But something ain't right here. But it doesn't usually look like this. But I don't know what's going on. I've never seen this before. So something probably just needs to be updated because I haven't updated my game in a very long time. So don't mind. It's, all right, next mod. Everyone else went home and there's no music even playing anymore. Thank you. So the next mod I'm going to show, I need a baby and she doesn't have one. So that's why we invited Johnny Zest over here. And it's not to have a baby with him because there has to be some chaos. So we're going to have a baby with the Grim Reaper, and the only way we can get the Grim Reaper, somebody got to die. So it has to be Johnny Zest. We are going to, what are we going to do to him? We are going to super kick him. Oh shit. um, you know, it seems like I always expand on the extreme violence mod when it's not needed, but I didn't really get to see how that worked. So I'm gonna invite somebody else over and try that again. Sorry, Mortimer, but it has to be you. And we're just while we're at it, then I'll get back to what I really. What I oh okay, this is the last one, seriously, before we get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, so let's clean ourselves up. Let's get back to this. We're gonna get back to the gameplay. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and we're going to Wicked Winds the Grim Reaper. All right, so she is pregnant, and I just set her to go into labor right now. This is the Invisible Cribs mod. You can have it be visible, or you can choose one of the invisible swatches. So I made a funny little TikTok about the Invisible Cribs mod, and people were asking me like, well, why would you want a crib to be invisible? And this is why. So you can place your baby Sims inside of a nice custom content crib. So we are going to have this baby. So as you can see, the baby's inside of the crib. Now, one mod is, as you can see, this baby has on a different outfit that usually comes with the babies. That is because this is a override for the baby clothes. And along with that mod, here is a baby bottle override. It looks more realistic. And yes, so those are the mods that I have specifically for babies. So another mod is the card game mod. So as you can see, this looks like a regular deck of cards, and your Sims will have actual cards in their hands that look realistic. So there you go. It just overrides the cards. So another mod is the lunchbox override. So as you can see, it makes it look like a Tupperware for your Sims as opposed to the brown paper bag. Where I got this mod from, they have 3 different swatches you can choose from. I chose this one, and it just looks a lot better than the brown paper bag. So for the next one I'm gonna make them take a little selfie to show you guys the frame override that changes what the picture frames look like. And when you add a frame, this is what they look like. So because it's getting late, I'm gonna have them to come to bed to show 2 of my last mods. So 2 things you'll be able to see is that they will cuddle and they are nosies. I love the cuddle mods so much. I don't know why they took that out of Sims. So I'm going to end this video just like this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I have one more mods video coming out. I did a food mod. This is my aesthetic mod. And the next one is going to be all about gameplay. So prepare your laptops, and I'll see you guys next time.